Hello everyone! New chapter of One Piece was released today. Is the chapter 834, My Dream. Whoa, it will be the dream of who? Probably Sanji. Look, seeing that is the year of Sanji. From the depths of the world, the eyes of woman. Oh, and a poster of Luffy. If you try to leave this island, well, let's just say you'll be cooking with your feet. The prince has been trapped. I will definitely have you proceed with the marriage. Cut the bullshit, get the things off me. Don't try to forcefully remove them. Oh, let go of the wristlet, Sanji. There's no way to get them off other than to use their respective keys. How many times do we have to repeat ourselves? Oh, he's trapped there. Your hands are a mess. Get it through that thick skull of yours. Precious hands are not meant for fight. Got it? Oh, god damn it. Man. In the vicinity of Sweet City, Boss Jimbe actually turned his back on Mama. To think that this all went down yesterday. Man, it was cool of him to bring one of Mama's tantrums to an end that one time, but this is just nuts. Word has it that right after he stormed into her place asking to be cut loose, he got all weak in the knees when Mama demanded he make the payment. That's when he started backtracking. Get the hell out here, that's so weak. Haha, yeah, what a wuss. Hi, Jimbe, Knight of the Sea, more like Jimbe, Blight of the Sea. So he not only turned out to be a traitor, but he's also a yellow-bellied coward. What? Jimbe. I have my current position to consider. I see, so you were subordinating Big Mom's crew. This explains why Fishman Island used to be under her protection. An ex-Shichibukai, to think that she'd have underlings of this caliber. Brook, are you acquainted with this man? Yes, he's a very important individual to us. Once I have fulfilled my duty as and am free of such constraints, I hope that you will invite me once more to join the Straw Hat Cruise. This must be precisely what he was talking about back then. In any case, the man described in this article sounds nothing like the Jimbe we know. Does this mean that Jimbe has had a change of heart in terms of joining our crew? Oi, Brook! Please, I have a prior engagement I must tend to immediately. Right now, nothing takes priority over finding you the perfect dress. Madame Pudding, do as we say, s'il vous plaît. This is the one. Oh my, it would look absolutely ravishing on you. I dare say there are too many options here. There's not a single dress that wouldn't suit you, Madame. Madame Pudding, perhaps we should choose an outfit with your groom's taste in mind. Huh? But that's just... I mean, we've only met each other once. Huh? Miss Pudding, what in the world? It seemed she was unable to escape the watchful gaze of her handlers. She should have joined up with Luffy and the others long ago. By the looks of things, Sanji probably has no clue that we've arrived here either. Just who were the people Luffy saw back at the coast then? Who knows, he probably mistook some others for them. That man over there, it's Baron Tamago. Baron, we'd like to have a word with you. Regarding the Straw Hat pirate ship that had recently docked at Chocolatao. Say what? We received intel that Sir Pekoms was nowhere to be seen by the time the ship set sail. My god, they know everything. We've also confirmed that 4 of the Straw Hats have entered the Seducing Woods. The chances of cape for them is pretty much new at this point, so capturing them is a foregone conclusion. Did they just say that the capture of Luffy and the others is imminent? That being said, we're still in the dark as to the whereabouts of the two remaining crew members. Oh dear lord, it's us. These are their posters. Oh, how could they possibly be this well informed about our movements? They've clearly been keeping tabs on us from the very beginning. How could they have gathered all this intel so effortlessly? No, no, that mink is no leopard. He's a jaguar mink and he goes by the name Pedro. Are you acquaintance? Oh well, yes, you could say that. Anyway, I have an inkling as to where we might find that mink. But for now, focus your attention and do everything you can to locate Pekoms. Aye, sir. When it was discovered that he's still living, I had considered taking him to Mama and begging for her forgiveness. After all, despite everything that's been going on recently, we have a long history together as partners. But now this, talk about a rock and a hard place. We are truly in dire straits. Oh man! Okay, Island, northeastern coast. Oh, wow, wow, oh, pipe down, Junior. Wow, pipe down. What? Oh, look at him laugh. He's so precious. Alright, that's a good boy. But once puberty kicks in, you better be on your way to becoming a badass, sexy gang leader like your old man. And do the family name proud. 22nd daughter of the Charlotte family, Charlotte Chiffon, Badge's wife, and Badge's son, Capone Gang Pets. Oh, that's an ugly baby. I may have just thrown up my mouth a little. Calm. It's comedic, and you a life about to end, standing in front of and watching a life that just began. Then that was pretty deep. It's like I'm waxing poetic over here. Pekoms, I gave you a way out. What's about to happen here? That's all on you. A way out my ass. I had some inklings about you during that whole Zoe incident. Guys like you, full of compassion and empathy, they're doomed to fail in your line of work. Admit it, you were never cut out for this world. Fuck, look at the sharks! This coast right here, you won't find a better location for making undesirables disappear. Undesirables disappear. Once they're done with you, not a single hair on that head of yours will remain. Fuck! Any last words? You underestimating Mama will be your downfall. Okay, Chateau de Queen's Chamber. I've been sending you a surplus of funds, haven't I, Caesar Clown? Yes, of course. I've been delightfully and faithfully continuing my research as well. My dream is to become family of all of the races of the world, and to enjoy a meal with my diverse family at eye level while we sit around with not a care in the world. Family at eye level. Caesar, you and you alone are my only hope of making this dream a reality. You were to use the power of science to gigantify my entire family. Yeah, that explains how she's so fucking big. Every time I called in to check on you, you'd tell me how close you were to putting the finished touches on your research. That you simply needed more funding to make that final push across the finish line. I'd get giddy with anticipation every time you told me that, and with no hesitation I made sure you got your money. So tell me, how it all along? It is going amazing thanks to you. The gigantification of humans, obviously, all my experiments and research have been focused in that field. After all, perfecting such a recycle would make me the most sought after scientist in the world. Having said that, the research I've been doing has been primarily on converting breads into giants. I haven't been able to ensure longevity or sustained health. Oh. It has become painfully clear that creating a magical drug that simply lets an individual grow in physical stature without any side effects is impossible. That's why I've been milking this crazy hack for all she's worth. Whoa! And spending all those excess funds on the finest booze and woman from my favorite girl's ship. Taking them onto the island was the highlight of my night. Such good times, I was able to do as I pleased on my watch while hiding behind the Joker's shadow. I never imagined that Joker would have his ass handed to him and that I'd end up in this precarious situation. Why are you making that expression? Straw Hat Luffy, yeah, that's right, Straw Hat Luffy, he's the one responsible for ruining my work. Big Mom, believe me when I say that I've spent countless sleepless nights cultivating and nourishing the fruits of both our labor. I was on the precipice, this close to finally being done, when out of the blue that moron Straw Hat and Trafalgar Law threw a monkey wrench in our carefully laid out plans. If not for their meddling and the interference, my research on giganticism would have been completed long ago, for I am a genius with no equal. With that incredible high-tech lab built by the world government at my disposal. Anything was possible, but now that it's been destroyed, my genius has been handcuffed, and without comparable facilities, there's no way I can duplicate my previous results. Without your financial backing and a suitable workstation, even someone as prodigious as myself cannot reproduce the perfect gigantifying formula I had successfully manufactured in the recent past. If that is the only thing holding you back, then you need not fret. I have already built an exact replica of your previous lab. As luck would have it, I managed to get my hands on the blueprints for that specific lab a while back. Our Minister of Candy, who also happens to be a candy craftsman, who has then able to construct most of the facility by using candy. When then reinforced this entire structure with iron, so you can rest assured there are no safety hazards or risks looming. As far as financial backing is concerned, whatever you require I shall make available to you. What? Now then, when will the drug be ready? Fuck! I'm thinking maybe a week, no more than 2 at most. I'm so excited. 2 weeks my ass, you want me to come up with something that even the brightest minds over the past few centuries have failed to accomplish. Kitty, what do you think of my latest creation, Caesar? It looks just as scrumptious as the real thing, does it not? It works in very much the same way, Legally. Eldest son of the Charlotte family, Charlotte Perospero, the Minister of Candy, a candy human who ate the Dick Leek fruit. Dick Leek fruit? What the fuck? This thing's quite fascinating, wouldn't you agree? Oh, his heart! Oh, Black Leg, give me back my heart before you gallop out of here. Oh yeah, sure, enjoy. 2 weeks, that's all the time you have. If you fail to complete your research by then, I will turn you into a candy man, and you'll be on the wrong side of my tongue. So I have 2 weeks to live. I need to figure out way out of this. Southern coast nighttime. I'm starting to get really sick of repeating this process over and over. I found them again. Oh, quite right you are. That's a lot of friends you've got there. This should be all of them, but I still don't get why they're acting so weird. Guys, what the heck? Whose idea was it multiplying? They're multiplying like rabbits. What the fuck? There is also a pudding, Sanji. What happened here? Well, this chapter was something. Was really something. It was a good chapter. We had some news about Jimbe. Jimbe looks like it's not in a good shape. Yes, I hope well, looks like he's still alive, but I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he lose some lifespan, and that can really be a pain in his ass. Looks like my dream is about the dream of Big Mom. That is quite a weird dream. She's not big because of Caesar. She's big because of something else. And she wants that everyone is big enough to look them, to have eye contact with everyone in the family. It looked like Caesar has an upper hand. He could do the gigantification and poison them. Why not? Sanji is locked down. He's arrested. He doesn't have a clue of how to escape. He needed the key. He really needed the key because he is the cooker, and his hands are very, very precious. There was a lot of information in this chapter. What happened to Pekoms? His situation is a not good one because he's locked in the chains of probably that stone that doesn't allow him to use his powers. He took a shot. He's going to fall in the sea because he's a devil fruit user. He can't swim, and there is some really fucking sharks down there. So he has 4 problems to avoid. And how can he be able to be alive? That's a really impossible mission for him. We finally know what Caesar was doing, what is his research about, what is his relation with Big Mom. And I won't stay here talking about all the informations of this chapter because the video will be very long. And the final pages where Luffy is there with some copies of everyone, this is very intriguing. How can these copies be made? There is someone that can make like Xerox, a photocopy of someone. That's an interesting power that we're going to see. So thank you for watching this video. Leave me a comments down of what you think about this chapter, of what you think about this video. If you like it, please consider giving me a like. And let's wait for next week chapters of One Piece, because we have and let's look some theories around there, because there was some very good information and probably they will do a lot of good job with this. See you next week. Plus Ultra.